Welcome back to Mastering Languages channel.
マスタリングラングエージチャンネルへようこそ。This is N5 Kanji Lesson 12.
これが N 語漢字授業12です。Now, let's go into the video.
動画の中へ入りましょう。
This is the kanji then. This is a stroke order for this kanji. Now let's go into the onyomi and kunyomi of this kanji. The onyomi is den and there is no kunyomi. Now let's go into the vocabulary or
語彙。
電話、
This means telephone.
発電所、
This means power plant.
電気、
This means electricity.
電車。
This means train. 節電、
This means conservation of electricity.
電源、
This means source of electricity.
電池、
This means battery.
家電。
This means home electric appliances. Now, let's go into the example sentence. 災害の時、停電がありました。
There was a power outage during the disaster. 現在、電気自動車の数は増えている。
This means currently the numbers of electric vehicles are increasing. This is the kanji go. This is a stroke order for this kanji. Now let's go into the onyomi and kunyomi of this kanji. The onyomi is go.
And the kunyomi is 型。
Now let's go into the vocabulary or
語彙。語る。
this means to talk or to recite.
国語。
This means national language.
用語。
This means term or terminology.
語彙。
This means vocabulary. 日本語、
This means Japanese.
英語、
This means English.
単語、
This means word.
語学。
This means language study.
Now let's go into the example sentence. Java 言語を IT 企業でよく使われています。
The Java language is used widely in the IT companies. これは面白い物語です。
This means this is an interesting story. This is the kanji 食。This is a stroke order for this kanji. Now let's go into the onyomi and kunyomi of this kanji. The onyomi is shoku or jiki.
And the kunyomi is ta or ku.
Now let's go into the vocabulary or
語彙。
食べる、
This means to eat.
食事、
This means meal.
和食、
This means Japanese food.
食器。
This means tableware. 朝食、
This means breakfast.
昼食、
This means lunch.
夕食、
This means dinner.
衣食住。
This means clothing, food, and shelter. Now let's go into the example sentence.
食欲はありますか？これは病院で使います。
This means do you have an appetite? And we use it at the hospital. 国によって食文化は変わります。
The food culture differs from country to country.
This is the kanji 10. This is a stroke order for this kanji. Now let's go into the onyomi and kunyomi of this kanji. The onyomi is 10.
And the kunyomi is ame or ama.
Now let's go into the vocabulary or
語彙。天気予報。
this means weather forecast.
天候。
This means weather or climate.
天井。
This means ceiling or roof. 天国、
This means heaven.
天皇、
This means Emperor of Japan.
天の川。
This means Milky Way.
Now let's go into the example sentence.
インドには豊富な天然資源がある。
This means India has abundant natural resources. 私の父は天才です。
My father is a genius.
Now let's go into the kanji 足。This is a stroke order for this kanji. Now let's go into the onyomi and kunyomi of this kanji. The onyomi is soku.
And the kunyomi is ashi or ta.
Now let's go into the vocabulary or
語彙。
足、
This means foot or leg.
足し算、
This means addition in maths.
足跡。
This means footprints. 足りる。
This means To be sufficient.
不足、
This means insufficiency or shortage.
遠足、
This means excursion. Now let's go into the example sentence.
足元にご注意ください。
This means please be careful of your feet. 自分の仕事に満足していますか?
Are you satisfied with your job? ナンリー。
ありがとうございます。
Thank you.
If you have any comments or suggestions, please feel free to express them in the comment section below.